Welcome back to another day of me trying not to end up in the obituary. In today's episode of Stuck in a Yandere visual novel, Help. Here we go. February 3. I stare into the mirror, making the most confident and determined expression I could muster. I can do it. I'll definitely survive until Valentine's Day. After that, not my problem. One step at a time. And the main event for today is getting invited to Leon's basketball game tomorrow.
Huh?
Now that I think about it, why would he do that? I'm his best friend. It should have been a given that I'd go. I guess the game was written that way for the benefit of the player. How her friend scenarios are difficult to write with all the information the writer needs to dump on the reader. They must have added the scene so the player isn't abruptly thrown into the basketball game. Anyway, let's get out there. Task 1. Make breakfast. What's that smell? Did we forget to take the trash out yesterday? That's just mean. No, nothing at all. I toss the contents of the pan into the garbage and try again. Hey, don't throw that in there.
Huh?
It'll melt the plastic. What were you cooking? No one needs to see the next few attempts. Miraculously, I eventually made something edible. Although, based on the expression my brother made, it was definitely not as good as the protagonist's usual cooking. I'll consider this test a success. Task number 2. Create a Yandere buffer zone.
Aww.
Please, stay with me, little bro. Alright. Let go of my arm. What's the matter with you, big bro? Nothing, I just want to spend more time with you. Actually, I just really don't want to be alone with Leon again. He's not buying it. Does this have to do with what you were worried about yesterday? Oh, yeah, kinda. He lets out a huff and crosses his arms. Fine, I'll go to school with you. Thank you so much. I pull him into a hug, which he makes a choke sound for, before relaxing and waiting for me to let go of him. Hey, sorry I was running a little late. Good morning. Oh, you're here too? Yeah, is that a problem? No, it was just a little unexpected. Leon shifts his gaze at me. A small frown presents on his face. He doesn't look upset, but he certainly doesn't look happy either. Well, we should hurry or we'll miss the train. We arrive at school half an hour before first period. Alright, see you later, big bro. Wait!
No way!
What's the matter with you lately? I want to spend time with my friends too. Before I can say anything, he runs off.
No!
My buffer zone! What's that about? Did you get in a fight with him? What? No, of course not. Are you going to get breakfast? Oh, yes. I wonder what they have today. The smile returned on Leon's face, and I found myself smiling back at him. How could I not? He looks so innocent like this. I wait with him in line to get breakfast, and we find an empty table in the back of the cafeteria to sit. Look at him. He's so happy about it. But me isn't. Why hasn't he asked me to attend his basketball game yet? Task 3. Receive basketball game invite. Ahem. How's practice been? Pretty good. I think we're going to win tomorrow. Oh, great. Do I have to drop more hints? Hey, Leon, you want me to be at your game tomorrow, right? Of course. Why wouldn't I? You'll be able to come, right? I'll definitely be there. Finally. I guess transmigration adds a level of realism to the whole story. Oh, you're going to be at the game? Me too! What? Huh? Why is he here? Before I could protest, Vincent sliced into the seat next to me. He leans in until our shoulders touch and presses his weight against me. Let's meet up for the game, okay?
Huh?
Of What? Me? Yep. I want to spend more time with my new best friend.
Huh?
When did we become friends? Is this because of yesterday? But I ran off. How did he conclude that I want to be his friend? He leans close to me and goes a finger under my chin. What is he? Is he going to? You don't want to go as friends? Then we can make it a date instead. Suddenly, someone yanks Vincent off me. I look up to find Leon glaring down at us. Can I help you? What do you think you're doing? Vincent stands. He's not as tall as Leon, but his demeanor is intimidating enough that it doesn't matter. He stares Leon straight in the eyes and smirks up at him. Flirting with him? You got a problem with that? What? You. Hey, if you like someone, you do something about it. Better than beating around the bush for years. Vincent laughs as he leans against me again, throwing an arm around my shoulder and pulling me in a one-armed hug. Well, if you got nothing to say, Leon, then scram. Leon's eyes narrow dangerously, and his fists shake as he clenches them. Oh no, no! Hey! I reach and grab one of Leo's hands, the shaking stops, his fingers unfurling slightly as they move to goes over my thumb. The murderous edge disappears from his expression, and he retracts his hands from mine. Leon, I'll definitely come to your game tomorrow night to cheer you on. I'll definitely do my best with you there. My goodness, he is shaking, shaking. Don't look so happy, man. You should bring your A game even if I'm not attending. And Vincent? I'm very flattered, but we just met. It would probably be better if we just went as friends. Vincent closes his eyes with a huff of annoyance. That's fine. I'll win you over one way or another. He gives a cocky smirk as he stands and leans towards me. I step back only to crash into Leon's chest. His hands grip my shoulders to help steady me, but he doesn't step back to give me space. Oh my. Why am I stuck between both of them? Vincent leans closer still and tilts his head so that his lips are almost touching my ears. I flinch when Leon's hands tighten on my shoulders in response. My heart rate accelerates. I need to get out of here fast, but my feet remain glued to the ground. I'll see you tomorrow night then. Oh my god, they died. What the hell are you doing? Liam finally steps back, pulling me with him. Flirting with him, of course. You're in high school. Don't tell me that you still don't understand what that's like. Liam glares at him, but Vincent ignores it completely and turns to me instead. I'll pick you up at 6, honey. Goodness, Leon is fuming of anger right now. And Leon, good luck at your game. I hope you trip and fall on your face. Vincent! Vincent just laughs as he walks off. Oh my god, What? I can't believe that just happened. I know they're yanderes, but personal space. Personal space! But Leon... I recognize that look from the game. The main character sees it for the first time later in the route. But Leon makes that face when he's plotting a person's murder. Huh? Wait, when did I get to see it so early in the game then? In fact, why did Vincent show up to ask to join me for the basketball game? Has he not realized by now? Things are different because he's the one living in the game, and he already changed the way the game runs. This didn't happen in the original storyline. Hey, do you like guys like that? Do you like him? What? If you like him, If you like him, I'll accept that. You're my best friend. If you're happy with him, I'll be happy for you. Okay? You're not my dad, man. But if you don't like him, I'll kill him. What? I knew something like that was coming, but somehow I'm still caught off guard. Leon. Well, do you like him or not? Hold the damn phone. Ah, what am I gonna do now? If I say no, then I won't get any more shenanigans in the game. If I say no, Vincent dies, but if I say yes, would I still be able to stay on Leon's route? The smart thing to do here is to say no, but I think back to Vincent crying alone, thinking the world had turned against him. Remember how loving he was in his route, the way he pampered the main character, not to mention his heart-wrenching reaction when he found the protagonist dead in the bad ends. Why do I feel this way? Seriously, it's just a game. If he dies, it's just code. Yet, I look at the choice again. If I say yes and end up on Vincent's route, he has some good ends too. Does he? Maybe ones where I never see the light of day again, but they're still good ends. Oh. Leon stares at me, still waiting for an answer as my eyes flit between the two options that stand between us.
Do I have to?
Oh, come on. Can't there be any other choice? We have different choices now. I just joked as the menu options change. What? How? Actually, no point in wondering. I need to pick an answer. I'm not sure if I like him or not. I just met him after all. The frown doesn't disappear from Leon's face, but he relaxes. Looks like that was a satisfactory answer for him. Well, let me know if you decide, and I'll support whatever decision you make, of course. Thank you, Leon. Now that's the Leon I know. That was day 3. That was short. The rest of the day passes by uneventfully. Before I knew it, it was February 4th, and time for the basketball game. Oi, hurry up, we're gonna be late. I'm almost done. I look at the clock. Don't we have an hour? My brother opens the door and steps into the room, raising an eyebrow at me with my books scattered on my desk. The main character is supposed to be a stellar student based on his last report card, so I tried doing the homework.
Aww.
How did I manage to pass high school? The train ride to the other school will take at least 45 minutes.
Huh?
It's at another school? Yes, don't you pay attention to the morning announcements at school? Also, didn't Leon mention it to you? Maybe? Don't tell him I forgot. He frowns, but nods. He's been giving me suspicious looks the past few days. I hope he isn't on to me.
Ooh.
Well, even if he is, better him than one of the Yanderes. I'll get dressed and I'll be right out. All dressed and ready for the game, I rifle through the closet for a jacket as my brother puts on his shoes and opens the door. Oh, perfect timing.
Huh?
My brother jumps as Vincent greets us from the doorway. He's too stunned to do anything as Vincent brushes by him and steps into our home. Vincent? He finally says after gathering his nerves. Me, on the other hand, am still staring with my mouth open. In the flesh. Wait, who are you? Vincent, what are you doing here? What do you mean? I'm here to pick you up for our not date. My brother tilts his head, crosses his arm as if to ask me to explain. I wish I could explain the situation too. Hold on, back off.
Huh?
When did I agree? Yesterday at breakfast, don't tell me you forgot. Based on the dangerous glint I spot in his eye, it's best to say I didn't. I mean, you didn't text me once. Oh, if you wanted my number, you only had to ask. Here, give me your phone.
No!
No, I mean, how did you find out where I live? That's a good question. You told me. What? No, I didn't. You did. Did you forget again? You told me to come pick you up at 6 p.m. at this address. I I do remember something vaguely like that being said, but I'm confident I didn't give out my address. Because I don't even remember it myself.
Aww.
I just made it home by following Leon and my brother. I spot a hint of desperation in Vincent's eyes, and he's looking more and more dangerous the longer this drags on. My eyes drift to my brother, who continues to stand at the doorway. He's looking uneasy and suspicious too. After all, popular or not, Vincent's just a stranger to him, to me too, really, and he just waltzed into our home.
Oh no.
But if I make a scene here, what will Vincent do? Would he hurt me while my brother's watching? So far, I've been able to keep Leon in check by having my brother around. Wait, would he even hurt my brother to get to me? In the game, this man manages to kidnap the main character. Hey, why are you spacing out? Sorry, I guess my memory's a bit messed up from studying just now. I must have given you my address, that's the only way this makes sense. At those words, Vincent is all arrogant smiles and sparkles again. Perfect! Let's go, the car's parked outside. Is that a limo? No, it's a car. Well, if you're driving there, I'll save us a little time. Us? Who invited you? Hey, stop that. He's my brother, and he's coming to that game too. If you're taking me, Vincent, you have to take him too. Oh, no need, big bro. I don't want to interrupt your date. It's not a date. Oh, there's no need to be shy. It's a date. Vincent moves in to hug me, and I quickly duck out of the way. His expression sours. Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Aww.
My head is spinning. This is giving me a headache. This never happened in the game at all. The basketball game is an event purely on Leon's route. Why did Vincent show up? Look, whatever it is, we have to get going or we'll be late. I am Vincent. I'm not leaving my little brother behind. If I'm going to the game with you, he's coming with us. With me? So it will be a date. I wish he'd stop looking so happy about that. It's okay, I don't want to be a third wheel. You won't. Please, don't leave me alone with Vincent. I might not come back home. I have my back towards Vincent so he doesn't see the desperation in my eyes like my brother does. I hope this is enough. Okay, great, let's get going. He doesn't seem happy with the outcome, but at least he isn't arguing for otherwise. Once Vincent is out of earshot, my brother grabs my arm and pulls me back. Hey, what's going on with you?
Huh?
What do you mean? Why is Vincent here? Since when did you become friends? And why are you acting like this? You look like you've been on edge for a while. Oh, thank God. He's just worried about me. I'm not sure yet, but it's hard to say no to Vincent. I'll be more relieved with you here, though. He draws my arm and steps past me. Just a thank is more than enough, big bro. Hurry up, I don't want to be stuck alone with Vincent either. Right, sorry. I've become so used to saying things that please yanderes like Leon and Vincent, I forgot to turn that charm off for my brother. The ride there was awkward at first, with Vincent forcefully trying to make conversation with me and my brother doing his best to ignore us. But eventually, Vincent comes down and my brother's even able to exchange a few words with him. Meanwhile, I'm stuck wondering what's going on. I'm no longer following the events of the game. Did I misremember something? This certainly isn't Vincent's route. But do I have to keep him happy too? Do I have to figure out how to keep two yanderes happy? As long as we can avoid that crazy Looney Tune, we'll be just fine. The sound of cheers and shouting greet our ears before we even make it to the gym. We're late. Don't say that like it's my fault. There was traffic. We should have taken the train. Yeah, you should have. There's no way I'm taking public transportation. Do you realize where you live? It's faster to take the train than drive. Honestly, if you're so rich, why do you even attend public school?
Huh?
That's a good question. I wonder why I didn't question it when I was playing the game. My parents are jackasses. Besides, I got to meet your brother, so I don't care anymore. Going to public school has been worth it. Wow. He pulls me into an unprompt hug and my heart jumps as I freeze in terror. Vincent drags my frozen body a couple of steps before he lets go. You okay? I'm fine. Let's just hurry to the gym. I wish he'd give some warning before he does that. We walk into an unfamiliar school's gym. It's about the same size as the one in my school. Two sets of bleachers are set up on one side of the gymnasium, and we hurry to find a place to sit as half the audience stands to cheer loudly for one of the teams. Which team is Leon on again? I think our school color is red? The crowd calms down again as we find open seats within the second row of the bleachers. We have a good view of the game from here.
Huh?
Are we winning? I look around for the scoreboard. Nope, we're behind 10 points already. Already? Aren't we only a few minutes late? It's because Leon's team sucks. You hear that? Leon, you suck. Vincent, Leon's team is our school's team, the one we should be cheering for. Oh. You still suck, Leon. I can't with this guy. Oh god, this is going to be a long game. Leon, what's the matter with you? You missed the ball again. Ah, my bad. Despite saying that, his eyes turned towards the bleachers. Leon, why are you so distracted? He's not here yet. Sorry, Captain, I won't be distracted again. The ball bounces across the floor towards Leon. From this angle, he can make the shot. Ha! It's because Leon's team sucks. You hear that? Leon, you suck. Leon jolts, his muscles seizing up at the sound of Vincent's grating voice. If he's here, Leon can't help glancing over to where he heard that voice, and as he feared, Leon is sitting with his best friend in the second row of the bleachers. Leon! The ball bounces past him, and a member of the other team grabs it and dribbles away to the other side of the court. The other team scores just as the referee blows the whistle for a timeout. Leon, get over here. Yes, Captain. He hurries over to the rest of his game, but he spares a glance at the bleachers again. He feels white-hot rage well up within his chest. Vincent's chatting with him. He's paying attention to Vincent. Vincent shouldn't be here. Leon starts back towards the bleachers. Leon, where are you going? Leon blinks and shakes his head, clearing his thought as he looks back at his captain. Oh, sorry. I'll be right there. He's tempted to look again, but that burning rage is still in his chest, just somewhat subdued, or stunned by the lid of the pod, but still bubbling and boiling and threatening to spill over. He decides not to look back. Wow, he missed a perfect pass. How is this guy on the basketball team? Vincent doubles over with laughter as he pats my arm, trying to get me to laugh with him, but honestly, even if I found it funny, I'm feeling too distraught to join him. How did it go in the game? I think I had to cheer for Leon with all my might. It was the first event, so it was simple and obvious. No double meanings to the choices I had to make. But right now, the game's on pause because we're losing. Vincent's here trying to get my attention. Looks like Leon's getting shoot out over there. Serves him right. God. Vincent's getting insistent I pay attention to him. Hey, let's leave. We're doing badly anyways, and Leon's such a loser. Why cheer for him? How about we go to a bar instead?
No way!
A bar? You're underage. I'm also rich. Well, you know what? Never mind. So how about it? Let's go. I need to make a decision soon. Cheer for Leon or pay attention to Vincent. Of course, right on cue. I ignored Vincent's questions and looked towards the court instead. They're still in timeout, and Leon is indeed getting shooed out by his captain. I let out a sigh. He looks so defeated. Is there really nothing I can do for him? Could I walk out and give him a pep talk at least? But just as I was debating this, Leon's captain stopped his lecture, leaving Leon to stare at the floor on his own. Then he looks up and back at the bleachers, allowing our eyes to meet. He's surprised for a moment, but a bright and sunny smile soon spreads on his face and he gives me a quick wave. Unable to stop myself from smiling as well, I gave a small wave back. The referee blows the whistle and the mumbling conversation of the crowd turns to excited cheers again as the player runs back out of the court to continue the game. I hear my loudest for Leon for the remainder of the game, but the buzzer sounds to mark the end of the game. The timer dropped to 0. We lost by 6 points. Cheers erupted from the other team, while the rest of us remained seated on the bleachers feeling a little defeated. Aw man, if it was just a little bit longer. Well, there's always the next game. What a bore, I don't care for losing teams. It's our school team. Have a little school spirit, Vincent. Whatever, game's over. Let's get going. If we go to the city, I know a nice bar.
No way!
Vincent, we are underage. The two continue to banter. I ignore them, keeping my eyes on Leon as he talks with his teammates. The majority of the crowd has left, only a few lingering behind to talk with some of the players before they return to the locker rooms to change. Mostly parents, family, and a few friends. Across the court, Leon and his teammates talk with somber faces, but as something Leon says, everyone breaks into laughter. A few teammates even give him a hearty pat on the back before they break apart to hurry to get changed. Leon, one of the last to leave, turns to look at us. Upon seeing me, he lights up further, the smile on his face stretching into a wide grin. Surprisingly, causes a small flutter in my chest. He runs up to us, bright smile despite losing the game. Guys, you made it. Sorry you had to watch us lose. Boo! Don't talk like that. It was a good effort. I didn't expect anything more than this from you. Shut up, Vincent. What are you even doing here? Don't you have golden rings to polish or something? Exactly. Be grateful I bothered to go to your stupid little game. Leon rolls his eyes and turns away from him. Smart choice. Vincent, this is literally our school's basketball team. Show a little bit of support, will you? Great game, even if you did lose. You played really well. Not really, but thanks for cheering for me. I heard you during the whole game. Did you? Well, I wanted to show my support for my favorite player. No, actually, it's because if I didn't, I wouldn't get Leon's affection points. Well, thanks, that really made me try my best, even though... He trails off as Vincent suddenly pulls me into a hug from behind. What are you still doing here? Let's go somewhere.
No way!
We're not going to a bar, Vincent. Come on.
No.
We're not going to a bar, Vincent. What? Why not? Big bro doesn't even have an ID. Not even a learner's permit? Who needs to drive around here? I can get us fakes. I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. I want to go home, Vincent. I'm tired. Vincent puffs his cheeks out in a puff as Leon glares down at him and takes a step closer. Wait. Why am I stuck between the two of them again? Let go of him. No, why don't you go take a shower? You stink. I can feel the air sizzling from the tension. How did this go from a happy soft mood to an angry and hateful one? Hey, wait a minute. I take a breath and stand straight, pulling myself out of Vincent's hug, standing between both of them, pushing them apart. Stop it! Vincent, tonight was fun, but we have to go home now. I don't want to go anywhere else. The last thing I need is for Leon's affection points to drop because I wanted to get a drink. So thank you, but please, we can see each other and hang out again some other time. What? Leon, why don't you get changed? We'll wait for you and head back together. Oh, right. Yeah, I'll be done in a few minutes. Thanks for waiting. Not a problem. Hey, let's go wait in the hallway. I grab my brother's arm and pull him out of the gym. I need to put some distance between myself and Vincent. I don't know what's going on with the game structure anymore. But the best way to make sure I don't change routes midway would be to avoid Vincent as much as possible. Will this end well for us? What the hell? Vincent stands still as he watches the receding form of the brothers. A quiet rage boils from his stomach up, with his fist clenched so tightly he shakes. What's going on? Why does he keep ignoring me? Wasn't he being genuine the other day? Isn't this how friends behave? But then, why does he keep looking at Leon? No way. He let out a low chuckle. No way, no way, no way. He was genuine. He was the only one who bothered to speak with him after all his friends left him. I need to keep him. He can't leave too. By the time Leon is done changing, I look back into the gym and find Vincent has disappeared. Part of me is a little worried. He's still a Yandere love interest in this game. There's no telling what he can do, even if I'm on a different route. But I can only hope for the best and move forward the path that's safest for me.